Welcome to Saturday morning tea. Come laugh and talk with me. Oh, Saturday morning tea. Hey, y'all. Hey, hello. And yes, we are back. I am back for another episode of Saturday Morning Tea with Coach T. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I want to just say that. I just want everybody to know that yes, it is a good morning, even when it don't seem like everything is going as it should, it is still a good morning. Yes. All right, no, I want that one there. All right, young people, everybody, how is everybody on this Saturday? I know tomorrow is Mother's Day, so all my mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. Go and just get every single thing that you deserve, okay? Everything that you deserve, all that hard work for the year, you deserve whatever it is that you get on Mother's Day, even if that's just to kick your feet up, okay? Y'all better come on in here. Come on in. Got a lot of good stuff that is happening, is going on today with this tea. Okay, I got a new little bob. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I should have made that a poll. Okay, should have made that a poll. But let's get started. What I think I might need to do is this right here, and one more thing, y'all, and we can and then we can get this party going. Oh, nope, I needed one thing. All right. So, I always got the tea, the positivity to spill with y'all on Saturdays. I don't come with all that negative stuff. I ain't got time for that. Life is too short to be dwelling on negative things. We got to figure out how to, right? Move on, do what we got to do in life, make life everything we need it to be. And that's all that I'm about. Yes, living in your passion driven purpose. Y'all see the t-shirts? They are for sale online. If you want, if you want to pick you up one, and get your day started on that positive kind of thing today. All right, so good morning, millionaire dreamers, and happy Saturday. Okay, welcome to Saturday morning tea with your girl, Coach T. All right, and I am your passion driven purpose Christian life coach. So you gonna hear um all about the positive things in the world to get you going, to get you moving, to get you out there, creating a life that you really want, right? Not being stuck in this life that the world told you this is how it should go, this is what you should do. I'm trying to change mindsets, and the only way to do that is to give information. So that's what I do. I give tips, strategies, and educational resources to laying a solid foundation to align your mindset, your life management, and your money. Okay, I ain't playing with y'all. Y'all better come on. Y'all better get in where you fit in. Um, and really learning how to um process through this thing called life and being positive in it, because baby, every day is not an easy day. Every day is not easy. So if you know someone that's struggling right now, that's having a hard time right now um with their life management, and they could use some assistance, they could use some help, you better share this, you better get this information to them somehow in some way, because it's very important that we start sharing with our friends, our families, um instead of talking about them, because we good at talking about some people, okay, but what we need to do is try to give them resources that they can use to be more productive people, okay, to learn skills and strategies that they haven't learned or didn't know. I think we don't understand that some people just don't know, right? We need to start really understanding that some people just don't know. All right. All right, well, let's get into the scripture of it all, because I always start y'all off with a scripture so that y'all know where the heck I'm coming from. Okay. And I'm not just pulling this stuff out of the air, that I really, really let me there we go, that I really have some backing, that I'm backing my stuff up with some biblical words, with some foundational type of stuff, with the juice, with the fruit, with the meat of it all. Okay. So this week, which I've decided this week, and it might go on to next week, that I'm going to wake up every morning with this scripture on my mind. Okay. Now you could do that. I can challenge y'all to do that as well. But I do want you to listen to and read it and take it in. Okay. Yea, through I walk through the valley of shadow of death. I know right now we just feel like the world is just, every time you turn around, it's something just tragic happening. It's just something that's just happening that just don't make sense. Um, and so this is why I feel like every day I need to be armed with this scripture, at least for a minute. Okay. Um, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Woo! Y'all better take that in. All right. So that's why I feel like um the battle is not yours. Y'all better go and understand that. And you better take your morning, every morning, you better figure out where it is that you need to go to handle that battle. Okay. All right, you guys, let's go. Let's go. Join me on Wednesday nights via Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, I'm sorry, via Zoom. We're on Zoom for Bible study. If you just need that hump through the week, I know how I go, right? If you need a little boost of energy, I know how all that goes. I know how all that is. So just make sure. Let me see what this is. Okay. Just make sure that you are um getting what it is that you need to get motivated, to get rejuvenated, because it's a lot of energy out there right now that just is not what you want on you. Okay. So you might want to get some good thoughts going to keep you through the week. All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, so kudos. Chaos versus contentment. That's really what we're going to be talking about today. So I know with this, I'm going to step on some toes, but I feel like um everything I do is in love. And I need to share this message, because so many people right now are living in chaos, and for some reason I don't want to make that a norm. I don't want us living in chaos normal. Okay. So I want to talk about it a little bit. um talk about it just a little bit with y'all. Okay. So, this is what we're going to be doing today: 5 strategies to get from chaos to contentment. This is still a part of our time management series. Okay. So, we're still on time management. We still on trying to manage our lives. And we know that starting with time, because I told you I'm going to dive into time management simply because so many people suffer with it. So many people are suffering with time management. So that's really why I decided to dive into that subject. All right. Make sure I'm messing nothing up over here. So let's also with our time management series, if you've missed some episodes, I am entering, the YouTube. We also have it a Spotify. We also have a podcast. We're on all the social media platforms. So that you guys can see all the other episodes because there's so much meat, so much juice, there's so much great things going on. So join the YouTube page. Did I do that right? Hold on, y'all. There we go. There it is. All right. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. There you go. I put it on in there for y'all. All right, so that right there. So yeah, so check out the episodes on Spotify or YouTube. And we like I said, it's some good stuff in there. So I did put the link down. I want y'all to really, really, really get into it, right? And let's get understanding on what chaos and contentment really is. So I want y'all to understand that chaos is a spirit of the devil. The devil wants you in confusion. Confusion is when there is an argument, a disagreement, a feud in the family, a feud with anybody, it's because of confusion. It's because somebody might have been confused on what somebody else said, or somebody is confused about what somebody else feels, right? And people don't really talk like they need to talk about certain things. So it keeps up confusion, chaos, and all that. So chaos is the spirit of the devil. It wants you just so consumed with stupid stuff and so consumed with unnecessary things, or so consumed with one thing, then you're not focusing on everything. And that's where the problem lies. And contentment is of God. Okay, that's what he wants for us. He wants us to be so content in his word, so content in him, so content that we are ain't worried about whatever is going on, ain't worried about none of that, so that is a real thing that we need to really start talking about, or figuring out, or understanding if we are living in chaos or are we living in contentment. Okay. Engaging in chaos causes strife. I'm sorry, strife. I said strife, confusion, and procrastination. And we all know those are negative things that don't get you nowhere. They only just ties up your life and energy on worry and heartache, and no positive energy is flowing through that. So we don't want you to engage in that anymore, right? We want to talk about, so many of us may know that so many of you may know that I'm an educator. Okay. So I am dealing with middle schoolers I'm in the middle school space. If you know anything about a middle schooler, they are very hormonal. They are very flippant. Like whatever their minds tells them, they'll react on that. So what I have noticed in my last few years, I've been in education for 30 years, but in my last few years, what I've noticed is that these young adults gravitate and are addicted to chaos. It's like the more chaotic it is, that's where they want to be. The more nuts that it possibly could be, that's where they want to be. And so we just have to figure out and understand, why is that? What is going on? Structure and order in their minds makes some of them nervous. Because they're not accustomed to it. They're not accustomed to it. Just like when you walk into a room with people you don't know, and you're the type of person that really that wouldn't be your comfort zone, right? Um, you're nervous. You don't like it. It's not a good feeling. Well, that's how we're raising, or that's how young people are coming up to calmness, getting along with people. Positivity is not normal. And it like I said, in their minds makes some of them nervous when it's quiet, when the calm or it's relaxing. Those individuals that are not comfortable in that dwelling, in that space, they immediately decide to disrupt it. They don't know anything else but to disrupt that space because they're used to chaos. And every time they disrupt that space, it's never positive energy. It's never anything positive. So that's what I'm trying to get you. Chaos it's a spirit of the devil. It's nothing positive that comes into chaos. What my life coaching experience has taught me is that living in chaos is a learned behavior. So sometimes we pass it on to people. Um, and so we have, as a collective, we have to get out of that space. We can't be passing this stuff on. um and is that I'm sorry. Is the learning has taught me, people need effective and efficient strategies to assist them with living a life of contentment. Contentment is the goal, y'all. Contentment is the goal. Contentment is the goal. And I know that every time you turn something on, it tells you chaos is the goal. Every the end of that program, some kind of chaotic mess is happening in their life. You watch any type of program. A drama is the chaos. That's why they call it a drama. It's the chaos. So when you're watching stuff and you're putting stuff in your spirit, you are taking on that is the result, the end result. No, 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 no. As a teacher, no. Contentment is the goal. So both of these ideologies are life choices, though. They are life choices, and we do have to understand there are life choices even when you are passed down things or inherited behaviors. You are then choosing to accept that behavior. And so that is something that you really have to evaluate, right? And as a Christian life coach, I say the tough and hard things that need to be said in order to get people moving out of that mindset to the place that they need to go to be at, to have a functioning, productive, amazing, great lifestyle. And so that's the whole point of Saturday morning tea, to give this type of information to people who want to hear it, who have the idea that something just ain't right in my life, but I really don't know what it is that I need to do to fix it. So, and I need y'all to understand that it's not a small percentage of people that live in chaos, that have adopted this series, that have adopted this mindset. There are so many people that dwell, that operate, that engage in a chaotic mindset that it blows my mind. But then I have to understand that I'm not here to judge nobody. That's not my job. My job is not here to judge people. My job is not here to talk bad about. My job here is to provide tools and resources and life hacks that will get your life in a space of contentment. Hey, so let's go. Let's go. Okay. So I don't know why that's there. I'm sorry. Yeah. Strategy one, because we about to get into this thing, and I don't keep y'all long because ain't nobody got that kind of time on a Saturday morning. People got things to do, places to go, and people to see. All right. So strategy one, choose contentment. That's best, like that. Very my some of the strategies that I give are really basic, right? But there need to be said because we have to choose it. We have to choose, really choose. Like, there was a move that I had to make 8 years ago that I did not want to do, but for my family needed to, right? Um, and so I'll do some story times on that. But in that, I had to choose to surrender all. And if you know me, I am a recovering control freak, and surrendering all at that particular time in my life was just something that I wasn't mentally able to do. But but I decided to do it. And when I did, things changed. So if you are a person that is not sure how to do that, how to get to that space in your mind, how to go there, I want you to take this 2-minute survey about, yeah, did I do that right? Yeah, this 2-minute survey, and I'll put the link in here. And all it does is tell you, like, what is it that you need to do? Do you need a life coach? Do you need the things that I specialize in to help you create the things that you need to create, right, in your life, to come up with a functioning plan for your life? But first, you need to know where you are mentally, physically, and all that, right? So take the survey. It only takes 2 minutes. It only takes you 2 minutes. Uh-oh, why am I frozen? Okay, there we go. It only takes you 2 minutes to take the survey. If that, like, if you know yourself, then you'll be able to run through that little thing with no issues and no problems. Because once I get the survey and evaluate the survey, all the things on that survey are things that I specialize in. That's the whole point of the survey. I don't want y'all, calling me up and there's nothing I can't help you, because I'm not that type of life coach. So, but if those are some things that you are dealing with, then I can help you. All right. So these are all things, strategies that you need to start doing in your life. And you have to understand that you're worth the investment, whatever that is. Taking a 2-minute survey, you worth that investment. Whatever that investment is, you worth it. Okay. All right. So now we are at strategy two. Okay. Releasing negative energy, spirits, and people from your thoughts and life. What are you thinking about when you wake up every morning? So just when you pop out of the bed, what's the first thing you thinking about? And if it's some type of things I got to do, change that. You need to wake up in the morning and with a fresh mind, a happy spirit. If that's getting up, doing a jumping jack, if that's the singing is your heart, whatever your passion is that you like, get up and read a verse, get up and do some affirmations, get your butt up and do something that is in a positive space in the morning. But better yet, I got a better question for you. Better question for you. Okay. The better question is, what type of spirit or person are you waking up to? I'm all in your business, huh? I'm all in the business, okay? Because seriously, we need to know, you need to evaluate what's around you, what spirits are around you, what people are that are around you, why are they around you, why are they attached to you, and is that holding you back from being or doing what it is that you are passionate and purpose to be doing in life, right? So this is important. You got to release that negative energy. You have to. People be holding on to people and stuff like that, and they don't bring you no kind of nothing to your life. And not saying when you split from people, it's always got to be so negative. Everything in life has a positive way to do it. A lot of us don't know how to do that because the negative is what we see daily on rotation all the time. So we don't get an opportunity to see the way you handle people that maybe you want to step back from in a positive way. You can still pray for that person. You can still want goodwill for that person. You can still want all of that. But sometimes you have to step back, look through a different lens, and figure out, is this person doing me good or doing me harm? What type of spirit do they bring? When I'm with them, what type of spirit do I bring? Right? Because sometimes people can make you have certain attitudes and tendencies that may not be what the way you're supposed to be acting or what you need in your life. Y'all better say amen because y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. So that is strategy 2. So, what I want to talk about is scheduling a 15-minute consultation, a simplicity call, because maybe you have some ideas. Maybe you have a vision, but no clear plan. Maybe you are battling with laying out exit strategy and you need to talk to somebody, right? So, just making sure that you are mentally and physically ready and prepared for the life that you deserve. Go get the life you deserve and stop looking at everybody else's life. Create the life you want. Create the life you deserve. Stop looking at everybody else's life as if their life is that's the goal. Everybody got the same goal. No, you got a passion driven purpose and you need to go find it. All right. So strategy 3. Strategy 3. Have high standards and stand 100% behind them. It's okay to have high standards. You know, the other day I was flipping through that ticket or tacketer, and they were talking about this. I don't know who she was, but let's say she was a very educated, well high quality type of woman. I don't like that word, but that's the word that seems to be sparing out of my mouth right now. Well, a person that have high standards, high self-esteem, self-worth, self-confidence. Okay. So she was stating that there's particular people, men, that she would not be interested in um because of their profession. And so people was all on her head, right? They were all on her head, all on her head. And I'm sitting back like I'm trying to figure out why they so worried about what type of man this woman want. If that's her standard, what's wrong with her standard? Like, y'all feel like she gonna be missing out because she decided that she didn't want to date? If that, I mean, because of right now she ain't met a person of a certain income level that can give her what she wants. And not to, I believe to say you say things until it happens. So maybe she meets a guy that works at a certain, and he has standards. He has integrity. They energy match. Then I'm sure things will change. But right now, if I got a standard, that's my standard, and can't nobody change my standard. Like, it's crazy what we think that we can say about other people because we don't believe in it. You go date whoever you want to date, and nobody's gonna judge that. Just like this woman can go out and date whomever she wants to date, and nobody's gonna judge that. So that's what I'm saying. You have to have high standards and stand by them. Period. Whatever that is, that's in your professional life, your personal life. When you are parenting your children, if your standards is one way, then your children gotta understand these are my standards. I'm sorry. I'm sorry they don't meet up with what it is you want, but these are my standards, and I'm okay with that. And be okay in it, because these people will try to, it's people out there that just want to have something to say. And if somebody came across and asked me about what I don't play around with my standards. I don't, but and I'm gonna be that same person in every single area of my life. I got standards in every single area of my life, and ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. So if you have an issue or problems or don't really know how to set those kind of standards for yourself. Nobody's ever taught you or made you think about who it is you really are. I can't emphasize enough how the world keeps pouring into people, especially I'm a black woman, so I have knowledge on being a African American black woman. Okay. So pouring these images into you and pouring into you what you should be, you bet not step your butt into that box. Get out the box. Get out the box. Get out the box and really understand that your worth, the time it takes to figure out what it is that you like to do, what your passion really is, because they want to fill up. If I have a company, I want to fill up my space for people to work at my company. But if that company is not allowing you to work in your passion, to work in your purpose, then it's just not for you. But how do you know that? You have to create the plan. And that's where we have the millionaire. I'm going to start over. The Millionaire Dream Life Planner. All right. That's where you need to create what it is that you like and really take some time. I keep telling you, I'm gonna come at y'all about investing in you, all the time. That's all I'm gonna talk about is investing in you. I am a firm believer in that. You got to be a firm believer in that, because it's funny the things we will invest in. So we'll invest in those new Michael Jordans that when they are Air Jordans or whatever they call now that come out. We'll invest in Michael Kors purse. We'll invest in the latest designer clothes, but we will not take the time that it takes 6 months, 3 months, 2 months, a year to invest in building us, building the person that you want yourself to be. And that's a shame. And we need to change that mindset because you're worth it. Because I know I'm worth it. All right, strategy 4, create clear and precise boundaries professionally and personally. Y'all bet. Now, this one right here, this is a hard one because tomorrow's Mother's Day. I talked about that earlier. Happy Mother's Day to my mothers. But because if you are mothers or if you are a caretaker or giver or whatever, Terry, because I feel like with my middle schoolers, I'm a mama. With my own kids, I'm a mama. With my nonprofit organization that I deal with young ladies, I'm a mama. So there's a lot of pieces of me that's always going out. And you have to create boundaries for yourself, or you will be the one laid out, messed up, jacked up, thrown out because you allow people to just take you and have access to you whenever they wanted to. And like I said, I'm gonna do a whole series on boundaries because it was something that I had to create for myself because I'm a lover. I love people. I love giving to people. I have a lot of information in resources to give to people, but I had to learn how to set boundaries. And so I think it's very important that we learn that like I said, in your personal and your professional life. Because some people might know how to do it in their personal, but not in their professional. They might know how to do it in their professional, but not in their personal. Baby, you need boundaries all around you. Put a fence. Don't have me start singing all around me. Okay. Put the fence up. Okay. Because you need it to protect your energy, your soul, your mindset. So boundaries are a way to establish balance. And I'm always talking about balance and harmony. Is in my book, I talk about how to get there. In this planner, you're going to talk about how to get to balance and harmony. All right. When you understand how to set and maintain healthy boundaries, you can avoid the feeling of resentment. See, that's on you. When you have all this negative energy, you mad at somebody because you allow somebody to do something to you that no, you didn't put up the boundary like you should have. So you will let so and so and so and so do what they wanted to do with your money, your time, and all of that. And then now you mad. No, because when people approach me, they already know that because I do everything out of love. So I ain't never gonna have no harsh tone. I'm never going to be upset with people. I'm gonna just let people know where it's at, where I'm at, what I can do and what I can't do. If I can't come, I can't come. If I can't come, I'm gonna come because my word is my word and I don't play about that. So this resentment thing ain't their problem, that's your problem. And you'd be disappointed in people, and then you got to deal with all that hurt on top of all this other stuff in life you got to deal with, and so what do you do with all those feelings that you have with each individual that you working with? So you have to understand boundaries are a real thing, and you get angry. So then, after you disappoint, then you get to this anger phase, and now you got to deal with all this and still operate in the real world. So, um, let don't allow people to push your limits. Don't allow people to pull you in a direction you don't want to be in. You have to learn and understand that boundaries are real. All right. And like I said, all of this information I discuss in the Millionaire Dream Life Planner and in the guidebook that goes with it. And I also offer coaching sessions, but that's on, like I said, you got to decide. Everybody has to decide if they want to invest in them. Okay. So we already on strategy 5, y'all. Look at us. All right, strategy 5, living in joy, simplicity, and prosperity. Now, this is literally my coaching practice. When I sat down, I was like, I need some ideologies that I believe in, that I bring to the table, that this is how I live and this is how I operate. And so that's what I did. I created and designed a space where people, the goal, because this is the goal. Living a life of joy is the goal. Living the life of simplicity. You don't need all the crap that you got. You don't need all the things that you think you need. You don't need that all that muck and junk. And if everything ain't got a place in your house, you need to get rid of some stuff. If everything ain't got a place if people ain't got a place in your life, then maybe you need to slide them on over if they not fitting in like a puzzle like they need to. Right. So simplicity will lead you to prosperity. I keep trying to tell y'all that, and understand that this is a true thing. The whole point of living is joy, happiness, um, growth, right? And in joy, all of that comes peace, and in joy comes peace. All of that goes hand in hand together, and we got to understand that. And then prosperity does not always mean money, but what I do know, when you living the way you're supposed to be living, authentically real, then you will have what you need to have, because that's what contentment is. You will get things coming to you, and you won't even know why they coming to you. You will get people in your life that will pour into you, and you don't even know why they doing that. So make sure that you are designing the life that leads you to joy, that leads you to have simplicity that's leading you to prosperity, because baby, that's the goal. So that's five tips on going from chaos to contentment. And I got you there. Joy, peace, simplicity, and prosperity. That's contentment, right? So you got to implement some things along the way, though. You got to take the strategies and implement them into your daily life and come up with a true life plan. I don't know why people don't understand a life plan is a A life plan is a thing. So changing your, oh, I think my computer's for, there we go. And let's go here. I want to change your life management will change your money potential. Say it again. Changing your life management skills will change your money potential. So if you out here in this chaos and you dwelling in chaos, you leaving so much money on the table. When you decide to have a clear mind, clear living, clear management of your life, simplistic, right? And then that money potential, you will see it. You will be able to understand the vision. One more thing before I let you go, because I watched, and I know I'm gonna do a ticker or tackler on this one. I watched the Magic Johnson story. If y'all don't know, I'm a basketball coach. I coach basketball. I'm a basketball fanatic, and that is my era, right? So the 90s of basketball, the 1990s is my era. Okay. With that being said, the end, he started talking about how he started his money, how he started understanding um to go out and do venture with money and capital and understanding and all that. But it was a period of time where he had too much on his mind. He was trying to do this, he was trying to do that, he was trying to do this. But when he decided to sit back and create a plan, then it laid out so beautifully, and that's where he got all these businesses now. He's the owner of all kind of stuff now. And that's what I'm saying. When you decide to change your mindset and focus on investing in you, then these type of your potential go up and up and up. And I'm not saying you got to be rich, but comfortable is good, right? And whatever that is for you, okay? I wonder if I'm breaking up. I think I am. Okay, let's see. All right, so I do want to talk about this before we go. Okay, so we have a let's go here. We have a master class on time management, right? How we gonna do and talk about time management series and not give y'all something that y'all need, right? So we have a series on time management, mastering time management. It gives you all kind of the 4 W's to winning in time management. You cannot control time, but you can learn how to manage it. Okay, you can learn how to master the things you need to do in life. All right. And so grab your seats. I'll put the link in there. Y'all grab a seat to this event. It's online. You work at your own pace. I'm at your disposal if you need me, want to talk with me. And it talks to you about self-care. Like it is you at the end of this course, you will be able to create an actual time management schedule for your life that's effective. Okay. And so, like I said, y'all worth the investment, $23 investment. Not that the program is cheap and done, because baby, ain't nothing about me cheap. But I did want to offer it to you guys because, like I said, I'm a basketball fanatic. 2023 is my year. This is the Michael Jordan year for me, and I want it to be the same for you. The message that I'm reading every day in my scriptures is Psalms 23. So everything that I am doing right now is in aligning with what it is that my passion-driven purpose is. All right. So let's wrap this thing up. Effective planning. Effective planning gets you out of chaos. Effective planning gets you out of chaos. Okay. So remember that. Remember that. If you don't remember nothing else, remember that. And so I will be back next Saturday talking about awesome things with time management, getting y'all back on track with y'all life, getting you unstuck, getting you to a point. If you're in a transition right now, had a baby, going to college, just graduated college, You need to take this time to structure your next move, not mentally. You got to manifest it. You got to write it down. You got to plan it. All right. And I look forward to seeing you all next Saturday for Saturday morning tea with Coach T. This series is giving me life because this is what I know. This is what I do. And I love sharing information with you. I am a true educator. All right. So just remember the things that you need to do weekly, daily. Speak life. Speak life into someone today. What that is a smile, a wave, a hey, hey, whatever that is for you. But we need to start speaking life to people because, like I said, I work with individuals, I work with young people, and I'm going to be doing this segment for only young adults, young people, high school on down, about Thursday therapy and just talking with them. I'm learning that a lot of our young people are depressed. A lot of our young people are cutting themselves. A lot of our young people are thinking of suicide, and we can't be passive. We can't be passive with that. So if you know a young person that's struggling, that's going through, that's needing some type of group therapy, then make sure that you pass this information along because it's very, very important that we become that voice, we become that gate of protection, we become that shield for these young people and give them a space where they can talk freely, where they can have an opportunity to get whatever it is that they need out in out of their mind and out in the atmosphere and talk to with individuals that are going through the same thing that they're going through. So we have to remember to do that. So if you know of someone, all you got to do is inbox me or leave me a message, and I will definitely get back with them. We have so many things going on, so make sure you check out our website, with young adults and also grown people, because that's we facilitate for women of all ages. And so, you guys go out there. I don't know about you, but all I can say about me, it's gonna be a nice day today, and I'm gonna go out there and enjoy it. I'm gonna go out there and live my best day today. My husband got some kind of surprise for me today. I got to be ready by 11, so I got things to do. I got to get my life right. Okay, you all have a fantastic, wonderful, blessed rest of your day, and happy Mother's Day to all my mothers. Peace.